All right, everybody. This is Know Thyself, Part 4. And this is emotions and feelings. Emotions are complex, intricate, and immediate reactions that humans experience in response to different events or situations. Our emotions are not just abstract concepts, they are vivid and tangible experiences that impact our lives in profound ways. We experience emotions in response to a wide range of internal and external stimuli. Memories, thoughts, sounds, smell, taste, feels, and sight can trigger emotions like happiness, anger, sadness, fear, and many more. For instance, the sight of a loved one after a long absence can trigger overwhelming joy, while the sound of a car crash can trigger an intense feeling of fear and panic. When someone smells garbage, they might experience disgust. When someone thinks about a baby crying, they might experience sadness. Emotions are not just limited to our thoughts and feelings, but are also physical and observable responses. They can manifest themselves in various ways, from the quickening of our heartbeat to the flushing of our cheeks, from the stomping of our feet and to the outpouring of tears or laughter. Emotions are automatic and beyond our conscious control, making them incredibly nuanced and intricate experiences. Emotions involve a complex interplay between your thoughts, feelings, and physical sensation. They can be intense, fleeting, or long lasting and can profoundly impact our behavioral and even physical health. Our emotions can significantly shape our perception, understanding of the world, and how we interact with others. They can influence our decision making, communication, and social interactions. Now, let's get on to feelings. Emotions and feelings are two distinct yet interconnected experiences. Feelings are subjective experiences that result from interpreting, assessing, and evaluating our emotions. Feelings involve conscious awareness and mental processing of emotion itself. They are more nuanced and more complex than emotions and can vary in intensity and duration. People express their emotions and interpret them differently. For instance, happiness can be conveyed through a smile, laughter, or even tears of joy. However, the interpretation of that happiness can vary from person to person. For one individual, it might signify a sense of fulfillment, while for another, it might indicate optimism, amazement, pride, or peace. On the other hand, anger can take the form of shouting, clenching fists, or simply a stern expression. But the interpretation of that anger could also differ depending on the person. It could result of feelings of resentment towards someone or something, rejection, feeling threatened, or even vengefulness. Notice how the feelings are more specific and provide more information and insight into the emotion being felt. Our interpretation of our emotions depend on our unique set of experiences, beliefs, and values. Understanding our feelings is crucial because they provide us with valuable information about our emotions and how to handle them. But understanding and articulating these nuanced feelings associated with emotions, individuals can gain insight into their own emotional experiences and effectively communicate them to others. This self-awareness can lead to better emotional regulation and interpersonal relationships. Additionally, recognizing the specific feelings underlying emotions can allows individuals to address underlying issues and seek appropriate coping mechanisms or support when needed. Example 1. Consider a person experiencing a breakup in a romantic relationship. The initial emotion triggered by the breakup is sadness. However, the feeling of sadness that follows can vary in intensity and in duration depending on the individual's interpretation and appraisal, assessing and evaluating of the situation. For example, one person might feel overwhelmingly sad because they interpret the breakup as a significant loss and struggle to cope with feelings of loneliness and rejection. In contrast, another person might feel a milder sadness, seeing the breakup as an opportunity for personal growth and understanding that the relationship was not fulfilling their needs. In this way, the feeling of sadness can be influenced by the individual's subjective experience, interpretation, and perspective on the breakup. Example 2. When a student achieves a high grade on challenging exam, they may experience happiness. However, the emotion that follows this feeling, right, can vary in intensity and duration based on the individual's interpretation of the situation. For example, one student might feel a strong sense of pride because they worked hard and achieved a better grade than expected. On the other hand, another student might feel a more subdued sense of pride because they attribute their success to luck rather than effort. Alternatively, they might feel relief because they just need to pass the exam, as the subject material is not their strong suit. Therefore, the feeling of pride or satisfaction can differ based on the individual's subjective experience and the appraisal of their achievement. Example 3. Consider the feelings of affection towards a close friend. This feeling may be influenced by one's thoughts about the positive qualities of the friend, memories, or shared experiences, and the significance of the friendship. For instance, feeling affectionate towards a friend may be intensified if one reflects on the friend's loyalty, support, and kindness over time. Conversely, feeling less affectionate may occur if there are recent disagreements or if one perceives a lack of reciprocity in the friendship. In this example, the feeling of affection is shaped by cognitive processes such as thoughts, memories, and interpretations of the friendship and the relationship. Example 4. Feelings can persist over time and can be influenced by personal experiences, beliefs, values, and cultural norms. For instance, consider someone who has experienced a traumatic event, such as a natural disaster. The feeling they experience in the aftermath of the event can be influenced by their personal experiences, beliefs, values, or cultural norms. For instance, someone who comes from a culture that encourages resilience and community support may interpret the traumatic event as an opportunity for solidarity and rebuilding. They may feel a sense of determination and hope despite challenges they face. On the other hand, another individual from a culture that stigmatizes mental health issues may struggle to express their feelings and seek support after the traumatic event. They may internalize their emotions, fearing judgment or misunderstanding from others, which could lead to a prolonged feelings of anxiety, sadness, or even post-traumatic stress disorder. In this example, the cultural context significantly influences how individuals interpret and cope with their feelings following a traumatic event, demonstrating the impact of personal experiences, beliefs, values, and cultural norms and emotional experiences. Number 1, subjectivity. Like emotions, feelings are inherently personal and subjective experiences. They are influenced by the individual's unique perspective, personalities, and cultural background. What one person feels in a certain situation may differ from what another person feels based on their individual interpretation and assessment of the emotion. Physiological response. Feelings, like emotions, can be accompanied by bodily changes. Just as emotions can trigger changes in the heart rate, breathing, facial expressions, and hormonal levels, feelings can also manifest physically. For example, feeling anxious may lead to increased heart rate, shallow breathing, while feeling content may result in a relaxed body posture. Similar to emotions, feelings are expressed through a variety of behaviors, including facial expressions, body language, vocal tones, and gestures. These expressive behaviors convey information about an individual's inner emotional state to others, allowing for communication and social interactions. 3. Cognitive components. Feelings, like emotions, are linked to cognitive processes such as thoughts and memories. The way individuals appraise and interpret events can significantly influence the feelings they experience. Number 4, functional roles. Like emotions, feelings serve adaptive functions, helping individuals respond to and navigate their environment. Feelings can motivate behavior and guide decision making. For instance, feeling motivated by purpose can drive individuals to pursue their goals, while feeling guilty can prompt them to rectify their actions. Right? In conclusion, emotions and feelings are two distinct yet interconnected experiences. While emotions is immediate and automatic, feelings involve conscious awareness and cognitive mental processing of emotional reactions. Feelings are more complex and nuanced and personal experiences. Beliefs, values, and cultural norms can influence them. Emotional spectrum. The emotional spectrum includes the vast range of all emotions a human can experience. Some people express their emotions openly, displaying their feelings on their sleeves for the world to witness. These individuals possess a transparency that allows others to perceive their joy, sorrow, love, and anger readily. Their expressive nature serves as a window into the depths of their emotional landscape, fostering connection and understanding. On the other hand, there are those adept in concealing their emotional reactions, presenting a stoic facade that masks the turbulence within. Whether driven by cultural influences, personal preferences, or a desire to maintain composure, these individuals navigate their feelings with a more reserved approach, choosing when and how to reveal their emotional states. Some individuals seem to effortlessly radiate love, establishing connections easily and expressing affection openly. Others may find it challenging to communicate their feelings of love. Similarly, when faced with challenging situations, people's reactions can vary widely. Some may erupt in uncontrollable rage, while others may manage to keep their emotions in check. Each person's emotional spectrum is elaborate and diverse, consisting of a wide range of both positive and negative emotions. Moreover, the degree of or intensity of each emotion can differ significantly from one person to another. These emotions are intimately intertwined and shaped by a multitude of factors unique to each individual, such as their personal history, upbringing, cultural background, and coping mechanisms. Having a deeper understanding of the emotional spectrum and how it varies from person to person can help us become more empathetic and compassionate towards others. By appreciating the complex interplay of emotions that shape each person's unique emotional makeup, we can foster an environment of empathy and compassion. This can help us build stronger and more meaningful connections with others, leading to greater happiness and fulfillment in both our personal and professional lives. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage both your own emotions and the emotions of others. and it involves the awareness of one's feelings and those of others, as well as the ability to regulate and express emotions appropriately in various situations. There are several components to emotional intelligence. Number 1, emotional self-awareness. Emotional self-awareness refers to the ability to recognize and understand one's own emotions, including their triggers, intensity, and impact on thoughts, behaviors, and interactions with others. Emotional self-awareness also enables people to understand how their emotions affect others and to empathize with their perspectives, leading to better communication and stronger relationships. Number 2, emotional self-regulation. Self-regulation is a crucial skill that enables individuals to manage and control their emotions, impulses, and reactions in various situations. It allows individuals to manage their emotions in a better way, avoid impulsive decisions, and regulate their responses in challenging situations, which is essential for navigating through the ups and the downs of life. This skill involves staying calm under pressure, adapting to change, and thinking before acting. Number 3, social awareness. The ability to comprehend and relate the sentiments or feelings and viewpoints of others in an essential skill. The ability to comprehend and relate to the sentiments, feelings, and viewpoints of others is an essential skill that involves being perceptive to nonverbal cues and adeptly navigating complex social environments. It requires a keen sense of emotional intelligence and a deep understanding of human psychology to effectively connect with others on a personal level. 4, relationship management. Emotional intelligence helps us to establish and maintain healthy relationships with others. It involves actively listening, empathizing, and effectively communicating with others. Additionally, emotional intelligence helps individuals manage conflicts efficiently, navigating complex social situations, and build solid and meaningful connections. With emotional intelligence, individuals can develop deeper levels of understanding and trust, which can lead to more fulfilling and successful relationships, both personally and professionally. Emotional intelligence is a crucial part of personal development and aligns with the ancient principle of know thyself. By being aware of your emotions and understanding how they impact you, you can learn how to manage them more effectively. This is particularly important because if your emotions are left unchecked, they can easily control you and lead to disastrous consequences for both you and those around you. Therefore, developing emotional intelligence can help you navigate challenging situations with greater ease and make better decisions in the long run. Here is a list and examples of some emotions and feelings. You got joy, sadness, anger, fear, surprise, disgust, anticipation, trust, love, hatred, guilt, shame, envy, jealousy, contentment, excitement, anxiety, nostalgia, loneliness, empathy, compassion, pride, regret, gratitude, boredom, awe, confusion, frustration, euphoria, grief, hope, ambivalence, resentment, sympathy, disappointment, curiosity, satisfaction, embarrassment, doubt, hesitation. These are some examples. So if you like my video, please press the like button. Please subscribe. Write me a comment what you think. If I miss anything, please tell me that I missed something. If you like this video or dislike this video, you can write in the comments. Peace.